The defendant will be held pursuant to Arthur at no bond.
He asked for extra mayo and ended up getting shot to death. May 21st, 2025, around 10 p.m. 51-year-old Wesley Robertson stopped at a Checkers in Kissimmee, Florida. He ordered his food, but when he checked the bag, the mayo packets were missing. He asked the workers for more. An argument broke out, and things escalated quickly. That's when Elijah Mackey, a 23-year-old employee, came outside. Not through the front door. He climbed out the drive-through window. Security cameras caught him walking up to Robertson. They continued to argue. Robertson allegedly said something Mackey didn't like. And then Mackey pulled out a handgun and shot him in the chest, right there, over condiments. Wesley collapsed outside the restaurant and was rushed to the hospital. He didn't make it. Meanwhile, Mackey ran. But deputies tracked him down, hiding under a stairwell at a nearby hotel. He was arrested and charged with first-degree premeditated murder. He's being held with no bond.
I told you not to go there! I told you not to go there!
Yo, so we back in here for another edition of F-ya-Motha, and the irony, like I said, irony in real life is, it looks crazy as hell. It never never works out. Irony should be reserved for movies, playwrights, books, and plays. In real life, this shit, well, you've seen what happened. Ironically, white people love mayonnaise, and he died for it. Now they capping and shit, and that's AI voice telling the goddamn story. He didn't get killed for no damn mayonnaise. He got unalive because he probably asked for some mayonnaise. My man said they didn't have none. He was mad, drunk, high, or either just out of his fucking mind. Said something crazy, probably in a black area. Lord forbid he called him the N-word. And let's just say my man, he a YN. He came around with the blick. He asked Buddy what he said. He probably reiterated it. And let's just say he wasn't getting fiscal. Shit was going left real quick, and because he worked at Checkers or Rallies or whatever the hell that is, they probably was paying him $13 an hour, and considering rent is like $1,500 a month, he don't make enough money to be taking your shit. At this rate, he can't afford college. He probably didn't have a car. He lived with his mama. He was getting no pussy, and he had to deal with you giving him lip while he making $13 an hour. So you gotta die. Now, I'm not saying that that's right. I'm just saying I understand. My man brought it on himself. Once again, he wasn't killed because he asked for mayonnaise. I highly doubt that he said, "Please, sir, can I have some mayonnaise?" And my man came outside and just heated him down. I don't think it went like that. I think he got into a verbal altercation with my man. He was disrespecting him, and like calling somebody out their name is not grounds to unalive they ass. But let's just say, in the concrete jungle in the city, shit go left real fast. It's a lot of people on hinge. Like I said, economically, people are struggling. They're not wrapped too tight. You come to the city, you might want to be on your best behaviors. Unless you got a blick, you got to cool out, because people will snap. I'm already on the verge with my monetary and financial obligations. You know what I'm saying? They keep you running the hamster wheel, even if you do have a hustle or business. Even a business, like, let's not get it twisted. People think you get a business and you don't have to work 9 to 5. No, you work 24/7, 365 days a year. You don't get an off day. You reserve a vacation, but you make work every day until it works out. And if you're going to work for somebody else, like he working at Checkers, they don't pay enough for all that shit. So people, hey, their life is already in shambles, or they on the verge. They got razor thin budgets, and they got to listen to you demean them or belittle them because they work at a fast food joint, and they liable to take their aggression, frustration, and confusion out on you, and you just happen to be the victim because you wanted more mayonnaise. And instead of taking your ass across the street to the McDonald's and asking them, or the Burger King, you want to call him every pussy ass nigga in the book. Let's just say, yeah, he wasn't trying to do all that tongue wrestling. And judging from the video, he looks like he's about 131 pounds. He wasn't gonna tussle. The white dude looked like he was every bit of 35, 42 years old. Actually, let me look at him again. Yeah, bro was like 42 to 45. That's what he looked like. Yeah, he wasn't arguing with your old grown ass. You know what I'm saying? Ain't he about $1.30 wet? Yeah, you got heated down. Now, it is unfortunate, and like I said, it's not right. No one should be unalived for some goddamn mayonnaise packets or an argument therein. However, be on your best behavior. Just give me the mayonnaise packets, or just accept what I told you. I ain't got the mayonnaise packets. Walk away. He didn't want to walk away. He wanted to talk that cash monkey shit, and my man blamed him. So condolences to his family, for all the fallen soldiers that have died over mayonnaise packages. And they got me thinking, bro, when I go out to a fast food joint, I ask for mayonnaise packets. Now I'm gonna just be like, you know what, I'm good. I eat this shit at the house. Cause I do not want to, and I be talking greasy too. So I kind of, like, my man was probably like, yo, who the fuck the mayonnaise packets I asked for? And dude probably was like, nigga, I told you we ain't got none. And he probably took offense to being called the N-word. And old boy told him, man, you keep standing out there, I'm gonna come outside, you know what I'm saying, and handle it. And he probably, you know, being an older gentleman, he probably was just like, well, do what you gotta do. He thought it was gonna be fisticuffs. The only person was going in cuffs was the young man. You was gonna fight death, and clearly you lost. In any event, if y'all like this episode, I do not mean to make light over somebody's demise. That's why I don't ask for mayonnaise packets no more. That's a new thing. No mayonnaise packets. I give me a double deluxe. Eat that shit with mustard. In any event, if you like this episode, you know what to do, and I'm out.